And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Poland, and they take on Belgium.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
A look at the starting lineup for Poland.
Well, for a while, everybody played with a 4-4-2, and it can still be a very good system. But it does rely very much on your front two getting the better of their markers, and the wide midfield players being good in 1v1 situations. Let's hope they play it well today.
The starting players for Belgium. Simon Mignolet is the goalkeeper of choice. Jan Vertonghen starts with Toby Alderweireld in central defence. Yuri Tielemans plays alongside Axel Witsel in central midfield. And in attack, Eden Hazard starts in tandem with Michy Batshuayi. And so the battle commences. Went in strongly, decisively. Well, a meaty challenge early in this game. Will the referee reach for his pocket? So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
An important interception. Lewandowski. Surely. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. So the corner played into the box. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Tielemans. It's with Batshuayi. Oh, just mistimed his run and the flag going up. Tielemans. Eden Hazard. Matchday. Well, not the pass he had in mind. Linetti. And now Zielinski. Good movement. And space to cross it. Can they cover up? Well, they can keep possession of it now. Linetti. And now Zielinski. Well, he's given us away. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Moving into the advanced position. Axel Witsel. Mertens. And here's Hazard. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
Kenziora. Lewandowski. Poor pass under no real pressure. Torgan Hazard. Now with Mertens. Well, sitting deep like this might be a dangerous game. Mertens never needs a second invitation to go forward. Good-looking move. Well, he certainly caught all of that, but was never going to trouble the keeper in the end. Goal kick it is. Szymon Żurkowski. And Witsel with it. Eden Hazard. Here's Tielemans. Timothy Castagne. And Belgium in a position of menace. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Żurkowski. Szymański. Lewandowski. And a long way out. And nearly extending their lead.
Well, it wasn't quite the finish he was looking for. He just couldn't quite keep it on target.
Alderweireld. And Mertens. Batshuayi. Eden Hazard. Castagne. Really getting stuck in. Zielinski. Zielinski. Brilliant save. Who can he pick out? And the danger is averted. Lewandowski takes the shot, and the keeper got there. Trying to pick out a teammate. And an effective clearance. Could be threatening. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Wonderfully weighted pass. Mertens. Batshuayi. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.
Well, as you can see, what an excellent back heel this is to set up the goal. And then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
So underway again, following the goal that made things level. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Dries Mertens. Batshuayi. Mertens. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, that could be the final warning.
Well, he needs to be careful now. Next foul and it's a card.
Into the box it goes. Able to deal with the threat. Mertens. Chance to take the lead. It has to be. It's gone in. And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence.
Well, no question about it. He deserved his booking there.
And given away by Lewandowski. Could be a chance to break here. Well, for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
Bad blow to his upper thigh in the last challenge, but at the moment, he's staying on the field.
Cheers, Jeff. Szymon Żurkowski. And now Zielinski. Good movement. And return to Zielinski. And teammates to play it to. Bartosz Bereszyński. Lewandowski. It's with Bereszyński. Will it happen for them? But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Really good high press. Lewandowski. No way through. Eden Hazard. Tielemans. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Linetti. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, it's been a good watch so far. Both sides have tried to play on the front foot, but they do look more...
It could be up for grabs. They've got it now, what can they do? He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, and he puts away the second chance. But the goalkeeper angry with himself here.
Well, here it is again. And I don't think it's good enough from the goalkeeper. You have to say that. He spilled it right into the danger zone. And at this level, you're always going to be punished.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. And 3 minutes will be added on for stoppages. And he read it well, intercepting it. Axel Witsel. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? They need to get bodies back. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Witsel. Now Hazard. Tielemans. Well, it could be on for him here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. You certainly have got to give this man high marks for his work up to this point, Stuart.
Well, Derek, he plugged away in that first half, making run after run without too much success. But eventually he got his reward, and what an important goal it was.
So the corner played into the box. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Lewandowski takes the shot. And the keeper got there. Matchday. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding. Mertens. Chance to take the lead. It has to be. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Well, deemed to have been a cautionable offence. He's got the right idea with that pass. Oh, and he puts away the second chance, but the goalkeeper angry with himself here. Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins. Lewandowski. It's with Karol Linetti. Zielinski. Well, they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Taken away, he won the ball. And the counter looks on here, options available. Torgan Hazard. Here's Tielemans. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Teammate available. Oh, off the outside of the post. And it's going to be a goal kick here. Linetti. Bartosz Bereszyński. And taking it away. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Szymon Żurkowski. Lewandowski now. And back with Lewandowski. He's in with a chance. Lewandowski. And now Zielinski. Creative look about this, but ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Tielemans. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And that's sound goalkeeping to hang on to the shot like that. Crossing opportunity. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Castagne. Here's Tielemans. Batshuayi. Excellent passing. Hazard. Mertens. That's all they can conjure for now. And the counter-attack is on, options available. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Could play it in. Bartosz Bereszyński. Still passing it around with authority. Zielinski. Well, I think fair to say, Stuart, not one for his personal scrapbook.
Well, that's really wayward. His technique completely let him down there.
Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match.
Well, the possession tells you everything. Nothing really to split between the two sides. It's been an enthralling encounter up to now, with both teams playing some really
Oh,
good...
Stuart, they've got to score! And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, we won't get tired of watching this, because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
And once again, they get the ball rolling. Let's find out if Belgium can react to this setback. Tielemans. Dries Mertens. Here's Tielemans. Axel Witsel. Eden Hazard. And he read it superbly. Vieteska. Lewandowski. Well, it could be on for him here. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Able to clear the danger, at least for now.
Well, that save has kept them in this game. They now need to create one or two chances of their own.
Adnan Januzaj. Tielemans. Batshuayi. And the keeper showing tremendous command. It's a short one. Hazard. Now Dendoncker. Mertens. This could be the equaliser. And the ball is loose. Well, they can keep possession now. Żurkowski. 20 minutes to go. And Belgium with the ball again. Dries Mertens. Promising move from Belgium. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Żurkowski. Zielinski. Szymon Żurkowski. Well, they keep working away, looking for passing lanes. Linetti. This is Robert Lewandowski. Just cutting off the supply. Tielemans. Mertens. And a tidy ball. Now he must favour the cross. Tielemans. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Lewandowski. It's with Karol Linetti. Take it away. That's the shielding of Lewandowski as he waits for support to arrive. Sebastian Szymanski. Lewandowski. This is Robert Lewandowski. Linetti. Szymon Żurkowski. Crossing possibilities. Untidy on the ball. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Axel Witsel. And in possession, Januzaj. Tielemans. Batshuayi. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Zielinski. Bartosz Bereszyński. And the attack looks promising. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Substitution time it is. Lewandowski. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
Really showing off his wide range of passing skills. Unable to keep the ball that time. Promising looking ball. Hazard. Hazard. Tielemans. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Now what can they do from here? Well, able to close down the shot. Mertens. Cutting the ball back. Mertens. Still could be dangerous. Finally gathered by the keeper.
Well, that's a really good recovery. He had to be smart there.
Shielding the ball superbly. Retaining possession proving difficult. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Could be a chance to break here. Lewandowski. It's with Karol Linetti. In with a chance. And not cleared away properly. Well, a time for composure on the ball. And in with a real chance. And a goal to delight the fans. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Yes, Derek, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park for the most part. And going forward, there were some really nice, incisive plays as well. Good result for them.
Well, it's understandable that we focus once again on Robert Lewandowski. How would you sum up his performance?
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat. And he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
Batshuayi. And he's done it! Parity again! A magnificent game unfolding.